We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Big throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they...
And the ball to the ground. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The ball is free in the backfield. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back for throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a throw underneath to the back. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's tackled after the catch. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup and a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct. So here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up. Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. The Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Cornhuskers offense is on the move now. Close to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
On 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really slim, and the defense knows it. So they
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
The defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. End of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Wow, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a long play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Huskers. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. So it makes this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The back's got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And now the running back's got it again. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. It's 3rd down for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game.
Cannot escape, and down he goes. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Love to watch this quarterback. In this kind of situation, he's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the...
Looking to throw it deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this play. Approaching.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal unit out. They'll try to take the lead before the break. Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to fair catch this. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. That falls incomplete. It's a deep shot on first down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take it. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
29 Philly, 2 knockout Joe.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of light from this offense. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it.
Let's go. Black 24. Black 24.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Throws it to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts it.
Touchdown, Nebraska. That puts them on top in the second half. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the Huskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal. The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
691, Gators Park. Gorilla. Reload.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Got it.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Flex, flex, flex. Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Ready.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Pound 55.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half,
throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one is no good. After this, it's still a 7-point lead. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain that he could not collect it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the... Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field.
Get set, get set.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's got some space. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Cardinal. And that is... number 3. Offense makes their way on the field.
Let's go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Huskers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. The tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Strong game by this quarterback.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. out there in the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Powering through. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. The defense needs a stop to force overtime. It's a quick grab. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the catch. Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Huskers, to take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.